Can I borrow you for 2 hours tomorrow to do something?
What?
Can you move some cardboard out of my garage?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, thanks.
So Dave and I are finally going on our first nature walk. So we're finally doing some content for him.
So I'm standing up.
He's promised 2 videos a week to the people, and he hasn't delivered on probably 3 weeks of it. So I'm scouting now, becoming one with nature.
Just right here, and have just that right there, like that.
That's like your display picture.
Oh yeah, it is. I could just, you know what? I'll get comfort. I'll just sit down. So get me on my phone, right? So I'll look like I'm doing things. Well, I think what I find really interesting working with you is that I don't have to worry about anything anymore. I can just worry about my content because you're already you're playing the role of director and cinematographer and audio tech.
Also remember, this all started because of you.
Yeah, I took my first photography course like 10 years ago where I learned Photoshop. Then I did Premiere and some other stuff because I was making a scholarship video for my sister, which she got the President's Scholarship. I don't know, she was a great basketball player, but the video was pretty dope. But that took me 100 hours, and remember, I rendered that on a 2010 iMac, 27-inch iMac with Premiere with 8 gigs of RAM. So just think about that.
So is that why we have Final Cut Pro with
Yeah,
M1 MacBook?
on an M1 Silicon? That's right. Oh, do you want to do a slow-mo shot of me?
We're doing what?
Of jumping and kicking my heels together?
Oh, 100%.
And if we planned to do this, I would literally do a B-roll shot and just walk right into the water until I sank.
That'd be so gross.
I know, but I would still do it.
Oh.
You recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Let's go up here.
Recording right now?
We are recording. That's what the red numbers mean there, Davey.
Oh, it's almost like I've never done this before.
All of a sudden, it's just like shaky ass cam.
Yeah, thanks. Now I'm sweating.
That's called working out, Dave. You know what you preach. You got practice to do.
So do you enjoy doing this, Tom?
What, being your friend? No.
No, being a videographer.
Yeah, I guess I do. Hopefully to make it full time someday.
So how long have you been doing it? 18 months? Year and a half?
Yeah, you're about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Is when that you told me to pick up the camera.
We should really do a your first video you sent to me and then the last video that you've done.
I'm sure it'll inspire a lot of people, but I also want to throw up making the video as well. Yeah, that wasn't a good time in my life.
But it also shows how far you've come, how much work you've put in, the hundreds of hours, thousands of hours, really.
I wouldn't say thousands yet.
Well, you put in 8 hours a day, 6 days a week for about 8 months.
Well, sometimes I was playing RuneScape when you weren't looking.
That's a truth bomb right there.
Tom's just hustling. No, he's just playing RuneScape and doing quests while you're slaving away downstairs.
Just a little shout out actually to the James Leslie family. We were never able to walk over the Piddock Bridge now, but now we have access and we can walk. So really appreciate the generous support so that we can do this here.
We can drone on it too.
Yeah. I need to take my own advice in that you can't take your foot off the gas. Like you need to regenerate yourself in terms of vitality and self-care, but it's the micro macro cycle. You need more micro cycles than everybody else, and then your macro looks bigger. You guys catching anything? No? Well, good luck.
You guys filming something?
Yeah, we just do a little vlog and just talking about nature and stuff and just getting outside, reducing stress, that kind of stuff. Drones coming out.
Also, fun fact, Dave and I got our drone license at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. When did we do that? That was about
April 20th last year.
Oh yeah, right.
So
And I've flown twice since then.
was good at first, but eventually I could see between all the cracks, yeah. You did everything you could to have me. You did your best to make me yours. If I knew how all of this would turn out, but nobody knew. And now we done to you. And now we done to you. Baby, you. Baby. How can I say it so that you could understand? How can I tell you how stupid I felt? I can't believe that I thought we were in love when you were busy playing in my heart's. You did everything you could to have me. You did your best to make me yours. If I knew how all of this would turn out.
Why is my arm sore?
Because you're.
So what are we doing? Give me a lowdown on the settings.
So what we're doing is that we're going to do delivery for you in the store, and then Tracy misses you, so we're gonna surprise her on her lunch break in a half an hour. Then we're gonna shove a camera right in Bannon's face so he can tell us to F off. He still owes me a payment.
Does he?
Yeah, so I did 2 videos for him to show off his dope Sprinter vans. And the only payment was to get me with him and McKinnon to have a beer on his hammock.
Shit.
And he's like, oh, I want to pay you, I want to pay you. I'm like, well, I don't want money, I want that. He's like, all right, yeah, I can do that. So we're at Bannon's store right now, and he doesn't like being on camera, so we didn't put it on
Bannon
camera.
shop.
And he doesn't like that my door squeaks. So now he's running into the store. He's like, give me a minute, I can't let you leave. So he's gonna lube up my door so he can tell us to F off. See, called it.
He said you were gonna exactly say that.
Word for word. Don't
See,
worry, we'll wipe it down.
this is the personalized service of Bristol Coachworks. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Not there yet. Gotta keep cranking it. If this ends up on the internet, you and I are done. I should be wearing one of those old Esso outfits from like the 50s.
Yeah, right?
Check your oil, sir. You just keep. Get out of here.
Hey, we out, bro.
See you, buddy.
We out. See you, Matt.
See you, boys.
See ya. All right. Look the Trace. Tracy, I'm bringing home a visitor.
He was supposed to go on at 2:30 or something.
It was supposed to go at 2, and
Yeah,
then
Hi, buddy. Hi. Well, that concludes our day.
Oh, do that. But someone stole this off of something.
Yeah, at Walmart. Well, there goes the end of our adventures today. Went a little bit everywhere, and now it's time to edit this footage.
It's time to cut. Thanks for being here, Tom. You're a good friend.